So this video is for the youth of Anambra State and indigenous of Anambra State, because a lot of you are not paying attention to what is going on in your state. If you all know how much your so-called professor is collecting for monthly from the federal government every month, yet Anambra State is still one of underdeveloped states across the 36 states in Nigeria as of today, if not the worst. If you all know how much this man is collecting, yet nothing is going on in Anambra State, nobody will force you to go on the street and demand for accountability and what our money is being used for. I've made video talked about this before, asking this man, what are you doing with our money? Because Anambra State, when it comes to insecurity, zero. When it comes to development, zero. When it comes to infrastructure, zero. No development, nothing is going on. Just audio governor, audio professor. The only thing that he's doing is using microphone to discredit people who have done a better job in Anambra State more than you, instead of focusing on the real governance. We don't know what you are doing with the money you are collecting every month. Anambra is still one of underdeveloped states across the 36 states in Nigeria as of today, if not the worst. Yet, this man is on the news every time, trying to discredit people who have done a better job in Anambra State than him, instead of focusing on the real governance. Even some of the roads that he claimed that he has done, go and look at the roads. Go and look at the road. Once it rains in Anambra State, the road will be washed off by this erosion. And every day, this man is out there ranting on the streets, discrediting people who have done a better job in Anambra State. So this video is going to be long, but I just want you to watch this video. Please, watch this video to the end and see how this guy analyzed the whole thing that this man is doing in Anambra State. The worst thing that has happened to Anambra State is this so-called professor. This is your professor that promised Dubai, Taiwan in Anambra State. And today, Anambra State is one of underdeveloped states and one of underdeveloped states across the 36 states in Nigeria today, if not the worst. So watch this video.
A man that is portraying himself to be an all-timer when it comes to governance, but in real sense, he's the worst of the worst. He's in the higher level of governance, when he sees himself like the best ever. The man is so high in his horse that he feels like every person doesn't matter. And that's why for me sometimes, education, while very important, I will never ever be able to disclose to education is a scam. But I also understand that the content of a person's character will always be about whatever educational quality or whatever educational qualification a person has gotten. You might be so exposed, yet so dumb. You might be so well read, yet so myopic. I'm talking about the way person that Charles Soludo, because from Anambra State. For the life of me, I saw a video that I was like, what the hell did I just watch? And it was actually posted by the Anambra State new media. These guys have no shivers in. Like somebody saw this video, videotaped it, brought it, edited it, and felt it deemed to be released by the official house of the state. How? Anambra State. How have the mighty fallen? How? How do you call this a stadium and you put your name on it? Proudly solution, mediocrity solution. And I was talking about the stadium when I said, I was like, what the hell am I seeing? And all of a sudden, pictures emanated everywhere across social media, on X, of a market that is man built called Solution Market. That is worth over 230 million naira for this. Anambra. And then I started seeing pictures, videos of the road, all the roads he has built.
Look at road. That's your so-called professor build. Look at.
This man is cleaning their hands, showing her back like something. So do is. I never see local. This is worse than.
See your road. See the road that your professor is building in Anambra State. Look at the road. Look at how the road look like. The man that called himself a professor. See road. See how rain. See how erosion is washing off the road.
Where is it Dubai, Taiwan? Is it not promised to get Dubai, Taiwan?
Okay.
Is this how market is in Dubai, Taiwan? Is it the kind of stadium that people have in Dubai, Taiwan? And his audacity and effrontery as a person that is, we know someone that grew up in lack. We know when you see someone that grew up in lack, someone that grew up with love, someone that hustled his way. He wants to put his name on everything. Take the kind of Olametibu, take the kind of Soludo. Everything, see the bad, see the singer, see the cap, see the. It is people that actually grow up with low self-esteem. Because you have self-esteem, you're building projects with state funds that's not your pocket money, and you're putting your name on it everywhere. Your projects are meant to outlive you. People will, if you build quality projects, whether you put your name or you don't put your name, the people that are the best beneficiary of those projects will be the ones to talk about you. When you're back on, oh, this building was built by Soludo. When you hear about the Cocoa House in Ibadan, it was built by Awolo. It is not the Awolo Cocoa House. It's Cocoa House was built by Awolo. Nnamdi Azikiwe built in Western Nigeria. Did he name it after himself? projects outlive these people. Because when I name it yourself, a man can come in tomorrow
Look at
and wipe out your name from all these projects.
Look at Anambra State.
Remember you for as a governor.
The man that called himself a professor.
Of the projects you executed. To be put in Bayam campus of Anambra State University, currently university. From ground to the end. You did not see one project to be named for that Obi. 10 lanes to buy to be built in Onitsha Highway. The Anambra State teaching us to be built in Oka. Not one you put a head like this thing will be obedient something. You don't build projects in 2026 with the people's money and you label them every solution.
See road.
Crazy.
Look at the road.
Nobody talking to you. I don't even blame you because the idea that nobody can talk to you. You're the alpha and omega of Anambra State. You're the beginning and the end of Anambra State. A state so wealthy that should be an attraction site for investors, not even investors, homegrown investors, not even homegrown, not just homegrown investors.
Look at the road in Anambra State. Your so-called professor is building. Look at how the road has been washed off by this erosion. Your professor.
Instead, you can carry their projects to Abia State when they see semblance of good governance. You have been a total disaster.
Very big disaster. Very, very big disaster in Anambra State.
I'm not going to take shot on you and you've been a failed father. No, I won't do that. Your governance has been a total abject disaster to Anambra.
Very big disaster.
Anambra's I cannot wait for you to leave. We have all this smoke.
Look
And
at
your mindset, this is your myopic, outdated, old school mentality mindset. You
very old school mentality. The same man that is promising to buy Taiwan in Anambra State.
Oh, God, thank you. Yes.
So, to the Anambra youth, we are all cooked. This man has squandered our money, nothing to show for it, no accountability, nothing. The other day I was making a research. This man collects about 16 to 18 billion every month. That is the money that is being allocated to this man. Till today, Anambra is one of the worst states in Nigeria as of today across the 36 states. Even some of the governors that was accused of embezzling of public funds, a lot of them has done a better job in their own state than Anambra State. And of course, nobody's attention is going to that Anambra State. Nobody is talking about it. Anambra is one of the worst states in Nigeria as of today under Soludo. But every day he's on mic ranting and discrediting people who have done a better job before he came into office. Look at our own state, Anambra State, the way it is. So, to the youth of Anambra State, it is in your hands for you to demand for accountability and what this man is doing with our money. The earlier we open our eyes, the better for us. I just want to bring this to your attention so that you will see what is going on, what this man is doing with your own money, what this man is doing in Anambra State. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, the youth of Anambra State. Shine your eyes. This is the same man that promised you to buy Taiwan. Look at what he's doing. Look at the nonsense he's doing in Anambra State. 5 years now, nothing to show for it. Nothing to show in Anambra State. But he's all over the news, discrediting people who have done a fantastic job in Anambra State before he came into office. Have you seen any development in Anambra State since this man became governor? Instead, the road that he claimed that he built, look at how erosion is watching off the road. Look at how bad that road is. Is that how Dubai Taiwan is built? But every day is on the news, cho, like street dogs. The earlier we realize and ask this man what he's doing with our money, better for us.